our page with fantasies of what the other half can be. But now it's flying in the breeze. There's two sides to every story. The defeat or the pain of the glory. It all burns away. But how did it go so wrong? Now it's all gone. Forget yesterday. It ain't worth the pain. It ain't worth the pain. The pain of remembering. There's two sides to every story. The defeat or the pain of the glory. It all burns away. But how did it go so wrong? Now it's all gone. Forget yesterday. It ain't worth the pain. It ain't worth the pain. I remember those lost in the dark, the bullet or the blade that kept us apart. But I've been moving on, can't be still for long, 'cause it's the only way. Never ache for a place called home, can't hold on so tight, gotta let it all go. I have a purpose, it's all that I need to help me find my way every day. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, don't be drawn into the light or the shadows in your head. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, and don't ever look back, don't ever look back, 'cause I got a feeling in my bones that everything's gonna be fine, yeah. Don't ever look back, don't ever look back. Fought a war and I learned how to win, but how do you fight when the enemy's within? Find your pride, go deeper inside, for the fire that will light your way. The ones you trust can one day betray. You're the hunter and then you're the prey. You pay the cost, it all feels lost, then you hear a voice inside you say, keep your eyes on the road ahead, don't be drawn into the light or the shadows in your head. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, and don't ever look back, don't ever look back. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, don't be drawn into the light or the shadows in your head. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, and don't ever look back, don't ever look back, 'cause lot of road now behind me. Every cut, every bruise, they tell their own story. Whatever's up ahead, around the next bend, I know I will survive. I've learned how to live with regret. I can't forgive, but how could I forget the things I've learned, the strength that I've earned? I have it all by my side as I ride. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, don't be drawn into the light or the shadows in your head. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, and don't ever look back, don't ever look back. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, don't be drawn into the light or the shadows in your head. Keep your eyes on the road ahead, and don't
Yo!
Ethan,
Just give it up, Winters.
Ethan,
Just give up escaping.
Ethan,
Just give up your semen.
Ethan,
Just give it
give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Why?
Here's how the story goes. You find out by the village in the mountains where Ethan's no doubt. There's werewolves and snow and guns everywhere, but none of that matters. He's gonna fuck Claire. Yeah-yo, yeah-yo, yeah-yo.
His name is Winters.
That's Ethan Winters. But he'll become a Redfield.
Become a Redfield? How will that happen?
Yo ho ho, you're gonna give her come call. Yeah-yo, yeah-yo. Don't matter how fast you run and where you go, I will be right there anywhere on the globe. I'll get rid of the women in your life, except for my sister. I'll make her your wife. Yeah-yo, yeah-yo, yeah-yo.
Just fuck my sister, she's the last fertile member of our bloodline.
Yeah-yo, Ethan, just fuck my sister.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm alive. Hello, Arcana Ouroboros. Hello, True Assassin 86. That PlayStation Gamer. Fire/123. Silent Joker. I saw. Brown Coat Loki. Black Cobra. Stellar the Alien Deer. Golden Apples. Python. Hey. What's up? Man. Hey, Giovanni. Welcome to the stream. Everything's better than fucking Quantum Error. Oh, man. Hello, Mr. Gamer. Hello, Dusty Turtle. What's up? At Hill, did you hear about the curious situation with Young? Yeah, yes. I did. Dude, like... what the fuck were they thinking? Like, you guys had to auto-tune his karaoke rendition of Judgment. No one in the studio thought, you know what, maybe we shouldn't actually have this, maybe we should either get someone else or maybe redo this. No, it's fine, just auto-tune it and fucking call it a day, I guess. Yeah, I saw he went on a fucking massive blocking spree. Crap, my giving you not many predictions are Legend of Zelda 2 of the Kingdom, Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake 2, R3 Remake, Final Fantasy 16, and Super Mario Wonder. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So far stats, there's only 6 slots. So okay, if we're gonna talk about this, because Monday, I think Monday is when the nominees come out. If I had to guess on what's going to come out, on what's going to be nominated for Game of the Year, obviously Tears of the Kingdom and Baldur's Gate 3, those are locks, right? So we have 4 slots, right? I think one of them is going to be Alan Wake 2. I think another one's going to, it's probably, I don't think it should be there, but it's probably going to be Spider-Man 2. It might be Final Fantasy 16, maybe? And then usually they always have like one indie game, right? They usually have one indie game there. So it's probably either going to be Sea of Stars or maybe Hi-Fi Rush. Written for Remake is a possibility too, but I don't think it should be there. I don't think Remake should be nominated for Game of the Year. Unless it's something like FF7 Remake, where it's literally a different game. Because remember, FF7 Remake is a fucking sequel. Baldur's Gate 3 is too high profile to be considered an indie game. Even though it's technically indie, it's also a full price $60 game. $70 on console. Am I covering Young? Yeah, nah. I don't really care enough. I just don't really care. Like his shit's cringe. I'm not gonna play the game in it, and I think him blocking was pathetic. But I'm also just like, I don't fucking care enough. But yeah, no, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win no matter what. Like, let's be honest, it doesn't matter. It's going to be Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, no other game has a chance. Like, if Baldur's Gate 3 didn't come out, I'd probably say Tears of the Kingdom would probably cinch it because it's Zelda, right? But not this time. Wait until the Persona fans get so yeah when Persona 3 Remake comes out. So luckily he's only playing a fucking minor character. He's playing Hayase, I think. But still fucking annoying. But that's why you played him subbed. That's why you played him subbed. Okay. So I have quite an assortment of videos for you guys today. We have, let me see, we have 4. We have Harmon Smith talking about how the Baldur's Gate 3 sales are fake. We got Puerto Rock talking about a Spider-Man smear campaign, as if PlayStation fanboys don't participate in the exact same type of behavior, especially people like him. We have good old Jimmy Neutron Reforged talking about the pricing of the Mark V, the Combat Evolved skin in Halo. God, I can't fucking speak. In the Halo Infinite shop. And then we have King Thrash talking about Xbox fans are done with Xbox. I'm not doing Synthetic Man. I'm not giving that fucking retard incel any fucking publicity. Fuck Synthetic Man. Let him fade away. Creditor Baldur's Gate 3 won 7 awards, including Ultimate Game of the Year at the Golden Joystick Awards. I saw that, but Golden Joystick also gave Best Multiplayer Game to MK1, so I don't exactly take them with any ounce of sincerity. How are you gonna give Best Multiplayer Game to fucking MK1 when Street Fighter 6 is right there? Jesus Christ, these people don't fucking play games. Alright, so, let me put up a poll, actually. Oh, right, I can't do it on the fucking mobile shit. Alright. What do you guys want to see? You want to start with Harmon, Puerto Rock, Reforge, or King Thrash? What do you guys want to see? Also, let me get some, does this shit have... Get some fucking music in the background. King Thrash, Harmon, haven't seen him in a bit. King Thrash, Jimmy Neutron. Alright, that's three for Thrash, 1 for Harmon, 1 for Jimmy. King Thrash, get him out the way. King Thrash, Harmon, Reforged. King Thrash is winning. King Thrash is winning quite easily. I'm not surprised, because, yeah, let's be honest, he's probably going to last long. We're probably not going to last very long. Reforge. Wait, hold on, let me change this to... There we go, that makes this easier. Let's watch the trash. Alright, King Thrash it is. Where is the fucking... Oh, why is it improved? Oh, almost forgot. Okay. So, what's up with King Thrash is Xbox fans are dumb with Xbox. But there's something I want to bring to everyone's attention before we start this. Because whenever I go to a King Thrash video, I usually peruse the comment section, because it's usually pretty funny shit, right? And yeah, you're right, PlayStation Gamer. Flash Gets is God tier. When you want something interesting, I find it funny how he's using this when Flash Gets is making fun of the exact people exactly like him. But I want to put something to people's attention. This was a comment underneath the video. I'll just put it right here. We'll shrink it down a little bit. Alright. This cartoon is genius. I would literally pay for more episodes of this. You can make an entire series of episodes like this. Hello, already did. I need to make a list. Now, listen. I am not. You all know this. I'm not a genius, right? I'm just some schmuck on the internet who makes fun of fanboys. But this, to me, reads as though he's taking credit for Flash Gets his animation. Am I wrong? Am I overthinking it? I just want to bring this to everyone's attention. Keep it in mind as we go forward. All right, King Thrash. Let us enjoy this bliss moment of peace where we actually watch an entertaining cartoon before we have to hear your dumbass.
I'm an Xbox fan, man. I'm thinking about getting a PC. Did this nigga just say PC? Nigga, don't.
He dubbed over it. Are you serious? Only Thrash could ruin a Flash Gets video. Only Flash. Or Thrash, Christ. Oh my fucking god. Off topic, but Insomniac should make a Spider-Cube a costume. Dude, 100%. They should embrace it. They should make it an actual costume. Hell, when they do New Game Plus, and if they release another difficulty above Ultimate, I don't know if they will, but they should do a thing where if you beat the game with that difficulty, you unlock the fucking cube. That'd be great.
Ever mention PC in front of greatness just because.
Oh, we're off to a great start. We're off to a good start. Oh boy. Okay. Jesus Christ.
The DualSense battery life lasts 2.3 hours on me. Ah, where the fuck you go? Ow, I want a PC. You know what? I think you need to be Jim Ryan. Don't cry, nigga. No. All PlayStation fans have been. Release him. Oh, shit.
Like... Like, bro, if you want to dub shit over, just use text-to-speech. I was hoping that we would have a short reprieve from listening to you before we actually get into your part of the video. But no, we instead we're forced to deal with this. This is it. This is what we're dealing with. Great. Sick.
Port Bakers is here. Let's go before they start complaining about the Last of Us glitches again.
Jesus Christ, go get a fucking pop filter, my guy. Holy shit! One, your audio isn't balanced, so most of you is coming into my right part of my headset, but also you don't have a goddamn pop filter, so we just hear every puh coming out. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. You have no respect for your audience. You have no goddamn respect. And you wonder why we make fun of you?
Oh my god, learn to port your games. Ow, bitch ass nigga. Oh my god, you even run at 30 frames per second. Are they gone? Oh my god, do you want a PC or not? Hop in my mouse mobile. It has dual titanium point and click buttons, and it still have the roller balls on the bottom even though I don't need them. Whoa.
Okay, I'm kind of confused now, because why is he continuing to clip? Why did he dub himself over to PlayStation 5s for him to be like, oh, I'm the ambassador of PlayStation 5s, or I'm the voice of the PlayStation gamers, but then have it shown that he gets his ass kicked by the PC Master Race joke, and then run away like a little bitch? Thrash, do you understand how this shit works? No? Oh, Black Cobra been a member for the Crustacean Nation for 4 months. Thank you for the support, my man. Like, why is, like, the cartoon should have ended. Why is he still going? Hold on a second. We're like... Hold on. Hold on. This is a minute. This is almost 2 minutes of his 10-minute video. 2 minutes and 33 seconds. 3 minutes. Wait a second. Dude, Thrash is just stealing people's content. This is 5 minutes and 43 seconds in. We're finally on his fucking part, probably. Hold on. Is he even talking here?
Wait. Days, I pray. This cloud shit is still fucking loading. Still.
Oh my fucking god. Sniper Wolf, is that you? Bro, okay. See, Thrash is the kind of person who sees salt content creators like Fratanga, like Ono's Alex, like myself, like Phantom Kaiju, where we take like out of context or even shortened clips from our favorite shows, movies, and what have you, right? But we edit it. We only give like maybe 30 seconds at most, right? But holy shit. Giovanni for the 50 gifted memberships. Jesus Christ, man. Wait, is there even that many people watching? What? Oh, Giovanni, okay, seriously, did you mean to hit 20? Cause holy shit, dude. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Well, thank you, my man. Holy fuck. Well, to those of you who are now a member of the Crustacean Nation, if you go to the memberships tab on my channel, you'll see you'll see the link to the community Discord, the Crab Shack. Join when you can. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Devastator 2000 for the 5 gifted memberships, guys. Jesus Christ. What was I even talking about? I was like, I need to get Crab Brave in here, but like, guys, calm down, guys. Browncoat Loki gifted 5 more memberships, guys, please. Jesus Christ. What the hell? What the fuck? Now it's a members only stream. Yeah, I guess so. Jesus Christ. Oh. Seriously, thank you. Holy fuck. Jesus. Yeah, I guess now we're gonna have to wait for the bot to finish reading out the names. So let's fucking talk about shit we wait, but yeah, dude, this guy is just fucking stealing, like, bro, you can't take the entirety of the cartoon, make it your opening, put, like, what, 30 seconds of editing in that 5-minute span? And that's it. Oh, that PlayStation Gamer with his first ever Super Chat. Thank you for the $1, my man. I mean, truthfully, Stellar, you say that, but like, I feel like Flash doesn't really care because they make, you know, he gets so many fucking views, but it's still, it's the principle of the thing that's fucking disgusting to me, right? Hell, it's why whenever I try to use Seinfeld footage, I try to edit it heavily because, you know, like, because I should just fucking, like, man, it's still going, huh? It's still fucking going. Okay, but so 5 minutes in, 4 minutes and 52 seconds left. Thrash is finally talking, and he's talking about xCloud. And based on the window I'm seeing, he's streaming it to his fucking phone. And let's be honest, he probably has a fucking Metro PCS phone, like garbage ass fucking 4G. So there's probably an external reason why it's taking longer than expected. He's gonna say the gamer word. You know it. The man has Tourette's syndrome, but instead of saying other things, he only says the N-word. Yeah, I find it funny because Thrash likes. Correct me if I'm wrong, guy, but Thrash claims he has a PC, right? Or he claims he has an Xbox, and yet he has to resort to using his phone to fucking get this shit to get his fucking shit, like to get his point across. Wait, what? Night Dive is doing a Turok 3 remastered? Ooh. Never played Turok 3. Ooh. Jesus Christ, the bot's still going. Okay, we'll have to play through it.
Days I wait. Days I pray. Here's hoping that y'all enjoyed the video, man. You know what it is. I thought I'd put this together real quick.
You didn't put shit together. You just made a 30-second shitty over dub work and then called it a day. I would have enjoyed it if you left the fucking meme alone and it was just the video. I don't think therapy can help him. Because here's the thing, Left PlayStation Gamer. Therapy requires the person going to have an open mind and a willingness to improve themselves. Or a willingness to get help. King Thresh is too stupid to realize he needs help. So therapy wouldn't even work. According to Eurogamer, it's coming out at the end of the month. Oh, what? Holy shit, are you serious? Jesus Christ. Okay. That's cool. I like Turok 1. I don't remember much of Turok 2. His brain has no wrinkles. It's as smooth as an 8-ball.
You know what I'm saying? Real quick. Go check out Flash Gets. This is off Flash Gets little animation, man. I just be doing.
Yeah, you know what you should have done, Thrash? You see, if you took just the first 30 seconds of that guy being accosted by the PlayStation 5s and use that, I would have no problem. I would have no problem. Because even though it's cringe-inducing, it's something that I and other Soul creators would do. We'd take a portion of a video that we like, right? Meme it a little bit, edit a little bit, and use it to either make the thesis statement of our video or just to make it funny, right? But you didn't do that, Thrash. You took the entire fucking video. Or a good enough portion of it that takes over half of your fucking runtime. Like, I'm gonna be honest, you only fucking shouted out Flash Gets here because you realize during editing, somehow, your brain decided to start working. Oh, wait, I should probably tell people what this is. Whoops.
My own voiceovers over to make it just a little bit more funny.
You did not. You sucked the comedy right out of it. You did not make it funnier. That's the word. That's the word, Thrash. It's funnier, not more funny. Jesus Christ, you really are a child, aren't you? Your brain blue screen? Fair, to be honest. Hello, Bear Brain. Welcome to the stream. Fucking more funnier. Jesus goddamn Christ. Oh. God help me.
In ways
all right.
that only gamers can understand.
We can only understand how stupid you are. That's true. Hey, crap, why are you watching trash? It's what the people wanted. I do this under duress. He whispers like his mom is getting her cheeks clapped. That was Malcolm. That wasn't Thrash. Oh, God. He's volcanoing.
But still go watch those classics that they make over there. Go check it out. But yeah, nigga, it's better than watching these Xbox fans pretend that Spider-Man is having the glitches that Starfield has or something. All of a sudden.
Okay. No, Thrash. Because between you and me, I'm the only one who's played both Starfield and Spider-Man 2. I put over 80 hours into Starfield. I have platinumed Spider-Man 2. And let me tell you, they were both filled to the brim with bugs and glitches. Anyone who said that Starfield is bug-free or Spider-Man 2 is bug-free are just lying or stupid. It's okay. It's okay for your favorite games to have bugs. Hell, some of my favorite games of all time are riddled with bugs. Fallout New Vegas is still to this day a buggy mess. And I adore that game nonetheless. Because guess what? Sometimes the game itself can elevate above the bugs and glitches. Hell, that was the case for Cyberpunk for a lot of people. Even though its launch state was completely unacceptable, people were still willing to give it a chance and allowed it to get its fucking rework and fixes over these last 3 years. Hell, does anyone remember the fucking Witcher 3, how that shit launched? Does anyone remember the bug where you... Does anyone remember the bug where Roach would just spawn on top of buildings? Or you would fall through the world? Hey, Delta, what's up? Aren't you at work right now? Like, look, I like Spider-Man 2. I like it. I don't think it's better than 1. At least from a writing standpoint. Like, gameplay-wise, I think it's overall better, but I think the overall narrative is not as strong. I think a lot has to do with the lead writer from the first game not being here, the guy who actually wrote comics. I think the side missions aren't as good, especially like the Brooklyn Visions side missions are just... They're just not great. And, like... I don't know, it's like... So, like, I'm thinking about it, right, in my brain, in terms of, like, where I would put Spider-Man 2, like, on the list of Marvel's, on the list of Insomniac's, Spider-Man games. Like, obviously, Spider-Man 2018 is at the top. That's still, I think, my favorite one. But I don't know if I want to put Spider-Man 2 above or below Miles Morales. Because... I think that there is stuff in Spider-Man 2's narrative that is better than Miles Morales. Like, specifically, if we want to get down to brass tacks, because the game's been out long enough. I'm going to talk spoilers, at least to a certain extent, right? But I think the stuff between Miles and Mr. Negative was genuinely the best part of Spider-Man 2, like, bar none. Like, everything to do with his conflict with Martin Lee is fantastic. But then you have the other stuff where, like, oh, Kraven's here, but Kraven has a gang of people under his rule for some reason, even though he's all about survival of the fittest and he would never, like, have people working for him. Then you have the Harry stuff, but that's also, like, that doesn't have enough time. Like, I think the biggest problem that Spider-Man 2 has, straight up, is it's too short. So... a lot of story elements don't get room to breathe, right? Like, Peter has the symbiote suit for like a day, and it completely corrupts him, which is insane. Like, I'm not gonna do this often, but even in Raimi's Spider-Man 3, Peter has the black suit on for quite a bit before his personality starts really changing, right? It starts to go when he finds out about Flint Marko, and then it comes to a head when he takes Gwen Stacy to the bar where Mary Jane's working, right? And it's just like, and then the ending is just like, I get it, I don't mind it, but we needed more. I'm going to be honest, I think having both Kraven and Venom was a mistake. Both of those characters are such big parts of Spider-Man stories that they need to be the focus entirely. May have been more time without Mary Jane missions. True. I like Corrupt Peter. He was base. You know what? I will say. So I'm also annoyed that we didn't get the iconic Shocker moment. You know, Shocker! That fucking scene from the cartoon, because Kraven killed him off screen. That's the other thing. I don't like how they killed most of the Sinister Six off screen. I really don't like that. Like, they showed Scorpion's death, so that was, I don't mind Scorpion dying, but Electro, Shocker, and I think Rhino is also confirmed for being dead. They killed like most of them off screen. And here's the thing, I don't believe Kraven would hunt them, because he's all about hunting the strongest prey, right? And if he was doing his research on why she couldn't New York, why would he hunt the people who lost to Spider-Man? right? To me, Craven wouldn't go for them. He wouldn't bother with them because like they lost to this quippy fucking guy in spandex. Venom looks fire. That's true. Venom looks great. Tony Todd was the best casting, and he's just not in the game enough. Oh, Black Cobra for the 5. Hey, Heller, Netflix is doing another Witcher anime, but they're bringing back the original voice actor from the games to voice Geralt. That's good. Hey, Dragonborn. Okay, so this would have been explained in the tier maker video I'm working on, but I haven't finished it because it's just an hour of fucking... There's an hour of audio I still have to go through. But essentially, I wasn't enjoying making it. And at this point, it's like, because I said in the video, but I'll say it here as well. I had 2 rules when it comes to making videos. Number 1 is I don't cover individuals. So like people like Harmon, Puerto Rock, you know, people like I making videos on more than 3 times. Because at that point, I feel like I've said all of these said. We've seen all this individual can say. And then 2 is if I'm not enjoying making the video, I'm not going to make it. Because I feel like my non-enjoyment is going to bleed into the product and actually make it not as good as it could be. Right? What did Xbox do? I don't know yet. So Rogue Spartan, the first 5 minutes of King Thrash's video is a Flash Gits animation. So, you didn't miss anything, really. We kind of went on a tangent talking about Spider-Man 2. Because I was like, Alright, let's get the... God, the bot is still going. Jesus fucking Christ, you guys are insane.
They notice every glitch now. Like all of a sudden. It don't even be glitches. That's what I be tripping off of, right?
Bro, you're the reason! You fanboys are the reason people are putting a bigger emphasis on bugs and glitches. Because you guys would micro-examine every single exclusive that's not a PlayStation game. But now that it's happening to your favorite cash cow? Oh no, suddenly it's bad and it's not real? Are you fucking insane? Like seriously, are you stupid? Or like, what's going on here, buddy? What is it? What's wrong? Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Like, look, I said it earlier in the stream, but like, if the core gameplay is good enough, people will overlook the bugs. But the thing is, a lot of people play Sony games for the narratives. That's what they kind of focused on, right? So when the narrative isn't as good as it should have been, that's what people are going to hyper-focus on. And they're not going to give the bugs, you know, a pass. Because like I said, Witcher 3 was a buggy mess at launch. But guess what? That game was still beloved at launch because everything in it was so above what we've been playing. Same thing with Baldur's Gate 3. I love Baldur's Gate 3. I'm on my 2nd solo playthrough. And I'm doing a 3rd campaign with my friends as we speak. Excuse me. Whoa, God. And Act 3 is still a bug-riddled mess. But guess what? The content in that game, the writing, the characters, the gameplay variety, the amount of creative freedom the player has, it's so above everything that I can forgive, like characters popping in. I can forgive worlds not loading in properly at times. I can even forgive some fucking quest bugs. Because that's how good it is. Oh, Devastator 2 for the $2 Canadian. Spider-Man 2 was way too buggy. XD. I see what you did there. Then why are Xbox fans done with the Xbox brand? I don't know, Coldwind. He hasn't gotten there yet. Like, he did a Flash Skits fucking video for the first half of his video, and now he's talking about xCloud or something. I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking clue.
Like, y'all niggas is fucking weird. They over there pretending. They over here making fake glitches, screenshots by you.
Okay. No. So there's one thing I will say. There is one thing I will say. Some of the bugs that were being shown and shared around the internet were bugs that were caused by purposefully breaking the game, right? By going off the beaten path in a linear story mission when you're not supposed to. But it's still a bug, my guy. It's still a real bug. I don't care about those bugs because you wouldn't see those bugs if you're playing normally, right? But bugs like the character cube, missions just despawning, or my personal favorite, parts where you get into sections and you just can't interact with anything, forcing you to reload the checkpoint. That's my favorite. Like, those are real, my guy. And those happened. Oh, censor 1080 for the $2. No pizza delivery missions. 0 to 10. Worst game ever. Damn, you know what? You're right. Damn, you know what? You're right. I'm an Xbox gamer. I don't even use xCloud at all. I don't know anyone who does. Straight up. I don't know how anyone does. I think MJ looking like Rocky Dennis was a bug. Oh, Jesus Christ. But like, dude, like, everyone agrees that Spider-Man 2 was buggy as hell. More than it should have been, quite frankly, for Insomniac. Quite frankly, it wouldn't surprise me if they wanted to delay it. But they couldn't. Garrett, xCloud is Xbox's game streaming service. Similar to like PlayStation Now, think about that. Add a bug or Peter Miles would hit enemies right in front of him. Ooh.
In fucking photo mode and clipping Spider-Man's body into other people on purpose, like literally, because you could move Spider-Man's body around, and so it would clip into things that are around it, and they're like,
yeah, but once again, those aren't the only bugs. The only bugs that are in the game aren't the ones that people are creating themselves by purposely breaking the game. But of course, anything to defend your corporate overlords, right? Unpopular take, MJ looked okay for me. I met women who looks similar appearance in 22 was not great either. I actually kind of agree, Spurs. I don't really care about how she looks. She looks fine. Honestly, to me, I actually don't like the long hair on her. I think her ponytail look in 2018 was way better. I think it actually suited her face better. Honestly, the bigger thing we should talk about Mary Jane is how she dresses like fucking 90s Aunt May at times. That's the real fucking problem. What does Spider-Man bugs to do with Xbox guys even Xbox? I have no idea.
taking screenshots of it and acting. I'm like, why? Why are you spending so much time? Like when I do videos and stuff like that.
God, he's
like
so
I'm
fucking
doing,
quiet.
a Spider-Man video, bro, and it's gonna have everything from the glitches to the successes in this game, just like I do every other game that I do on top of it.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. YouTube. We're gonna do a little investigating. He says, "Oh, I'm gonna make an announcement of Spider-Man 2 so I can do every other game." I don't believe him. So hold on a second. When did this video come out? Because, guys, real quick, if I remember right, he made his Starfield and Forza Horizon analysis like what, like a week or so after those games released, right? Like I'm pretty sure it was like a week between when those games released versus when he put out those stupid fucking analysis, right? So let's see. This video, the one that we're looking at, was done 2 weeks ago. Since then, he's done the restructuring of Xbox, Bungie layoff rant, Xbox's third party and AI / woke Spider-Man. I don't see. Meanwhile, he has Jim Ryan says Starfield is great. Starfield debate changed my mind. This is Starfield. Exposing Starfield Part 3. Todd Howard caught lying about Starfield. Reaction after watching Starfield's Gamescom gameplay. Starfield leak shows that the disaster. I see nothing except Xbox stuff, my guy. So, excuse me if I don't believe your Spider-Man 2 analysis is coming. Because, quite frankly, based on your output on when you release these analyses, it should have been out by now. Oh, Black Cobra for the 2! Motherfucker, you was in Halo MP looking at grass. Ain't that the fucking truth? Jesus fucking Christ. Like, bro actually thinks he's on the level of What are they called? Digital Foundry. Pathetic. He's pathetic. Talks more about Xbox and Xbox fanboys. I feel like that's the case for most PlayStation fanboys, funnily enough. They talk more about Xbox now, like Xbox is in last place, Xbox is gonna die, no one cares about Xbox. Yet they're the ones talking about it more than anything. And to be fair, it's the same for Xbox fanboys too, talking about PlayStation most of the time, right? Like, look at people like Snap Blast Player, Andrea Pacini. They can't praise an Xbox game without comparing it to a PlayStation game. It's like, guys, just fucking talk about the games you want to play. Why is this so fucking difficult? When I'm playing Spider-Man, I'm not thinking about, oh, how does this compare to Xbox's games? When I'm playing Starfield, I'm not thinking about how does this compare to PlayStation games. I'm just thinking about, oh, I'm playing the game. Well, it's funny you bring that up, Mason, because I feel like, if I remember right, quite a few of them used to be Xbox guys. And then switched over during the Xbox One PS4 era. Oh, Devastator for the $2 Canadian. My analysis, Spider-Man 2 is buggier than a landfill. Zam. Starfield should be nominated for Game of the Year based on how much PlayStation fans talk about it. So here's the thing. I'm actually glad you brought that up, Spencer Pauly. People, I feel like, tend to have a minor misconception about how Jeff Keighley's Game of the Year nominees are nominated. Right? People like to think it's just based on how good the game is. And that's why, oh, games like Starfield or Final Fantasy wouldn't really get nominated because the scores are lower than most people would expect, right? But I think there's two other aspects of it. One is how much it's talked about. I think that's the biggest thing. How much is talked about, right? Because with Tears of the Kingdom, right? The moment like Final Fantasy 16 came out, like I feel like after 3 or 4 months, people stopped talking about Tears, right? Baldur's Gate 3, that came out in August for PC. People are still talking about it. Same thing with Starfield. Starfield came out in September. It's November. People are still talking about it. The thing has to do with reception, sales, and how often it's actually discussed. It's why, as much as I think it should be in the list, I don't think Armored Core is going to be nominated. Because not a lot of people talk about it. Even though it's the best-selling Armored Core to date, it's still relatively niche in regards in the mainstream zeitgeist, right? Crap Gamer flip-flopped so many times. MBG, Crap Gamer, and Salty's Gaming Switch. Yeah. That's who they were. Remember Babylon's Fall? Released, it was dumped after 1 to 2 weeks. Babylon's Fall was such a fucking... Look at Elden Ring and how much people were talking about it. Exactly! People were talking about Elden Ring for months! The moment that game came out, Horizon Forbidden West was completely forgotten about. And let's be honest, you could replace Horizon Forbidden West with any other game that released that year, and it would have been as equally forgotten about. Because that's how good Elden Ring was. I encountered quite a few bugs in my playthrough, Devastator. Starfield was still pretty, but it's maybe less buggy than like some of their other games at launch, but I encountered a fair amount of bugs and game-breaking glitches. All right, King Thrash, let's continue.
But when I do Xbox games, I don't fake glitches, bro. I don't fake things. I show what the game delivers. I tell you how good or bad it is.
No, you tell people how good or bad you think it is while staring at the floor for 30 fucking minutes. Critiquing things you would never think about critiquing in your fucking PlayStation games. And yeah, Bearbrain's a good point. How are people faking glitches? Like I said, Bearbrain, he's talking about people creating the glitches by purposely breaking the game by using photo mode to glitch it sort of into things that you're not supposed to. And like, those are bugs. But those are player-made bugs, and I don't take those seriously. And those are not the main bugs you talk about. Spider Cube just happened at random to people. Oh, RC Polygons for the 5. Been playing Modern Warfare 3 in the morning. It's so much mind shutting off kind of fun. No thinking is required. It's a great multiple DLC for Modern Warfare 2. Zombies, thumbs up. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait on Modern Warfare 3. Like the big thing is I actually do like I do like playing through the campaigns. So seeing what everyone's saying, people I know, who I trust, talking about how bad the fucking campaign is, and hearing it was only made in 16 months, I'm like, I'm not spending $70 on this. Especially when I can get something like RoboCop Rogue City, right? King Thrash calls himself an S-Class gamer, doesn't use gameplay footage and uses this. Yeah, that's because he's an S-Class retard. My guess is Spider-Man 2 is just bug is Fortuna and Warframe, but everybody tries to hide it. That's actually a really good comparison, Rogue Spartan. That's a really good comparison. Yeah, when Fortuna launched for Warframe, holy fuck, that thing was a bug fest. Or the DLC for Tales of Arise. Still need to beat Tales of Arise. Also, I just got Gaiden, the man who erased his name. So like, bro, I don't have time for. I don't have time. I don't have the space in Modern Warfare 3, especially because I fucking forgot. I forgot the Remnant 2 DLC is next week. God fucking damn it. Ah! It's too much. Ah, delicious. There's too much game. Okay, we have 3 minutes out. We're 3 minutes out with this video being done. He still has yet to talk about why Xbox fans are done with Xbox. Yeah, Remnant 2 DLC comes out on the 14th. Literally 4 days from now. I went back to Cyberpunk 2077. It's definitely improved. Yeah, no, Cyberpunk is now in a place where I can wholeheartedly recommend it. It still has bugs, but like there's now enough good. The content is much better, especially in terms of the gameplay side and the RPG aspect, that I'm like it rises above them.
And I tell you, I show you the madness, and it just, I don't make it up, and these guys are making it up, talking about.
No, you think you don't make it up, but in fact, the things you complain about in Xbox games are things that you're either getting wrong, like the volcano doesn't volcano when it does erupt in the opening, or you just use the wrong footage and hope no one notices.
Even one dude, he was even trying to use my boys and shit.
Dude, are you gonna fucking talk about the fuck about why Xbox fans are done with Xbox or not?
Videos based on glitches, or make videos based on analysis on what's actually going on in the game. Now, if I was to really dominate y'all with the thought process of it all,
you have no thought processes. In your brain, there's an orangutan, and he has a dartboard filled with a bunch of random ideas and 5 darts. And what he does is he sits in his chair, spins around, and just throws it randomly. Half the time, not even hitting the dartboard. That's your thought process, Thrash. That's what it is. Devastator 2000 for the $2 Canadian. King Thrash always is lying, to be honest. It's embarrassing. It really is. Because it's not hard. It's not hard to lie. And here's the thing. You want to fucking grift to pander to your group of people? It's not hard. Just look at Reforge, right? He tries to every time he talks about stuff he doesn't know what he's talking about. It shows, but when he talks about stuff he has a pseudo, like he has some knowledge on. He actually God, I can't fucking speak. He actually articulates a thought that can make people think he knows what he's talking about. Imagine Spider-Man brought back the Bruce Campbell narrator. Yo, that'd be sick. Yeah, I couldn't land on gas giants. Yeah, that whole fucking fiasco. Christ. Oh, Black Cobra for the 2. Trash, you complain about grass in a multiplayer FPS shooter. Yeah. Something that no one gives a shit about.
All I gotta say is, Spider-Man is running at like 120 frames in quality mode.
No, it's not. It is not running 128 FPS quality mode, even with VRS. I don't believe that for a second. Okay, so I don't have VRR. I don't have variable refresh rate. I don't have a TV that can do that. Anyone here who's played it and does it run at 120 FPS in quality mode? I don't believe that for a fucking second. And if it does, I guarantee you it's not stable. Oh, Spencer Polly's been a member of the Crustacean Nation for 1 month. Thank you for the support, my man. Because I don't believe that for a fucking second. And let's be honest, he doesn't have a way to fucking measure frame rate. So he probably hasn't even tested it himself. Because consoles don't have a tool that lets you monitor the game's frame rate. You have to use an external device for that, Thrash. Something you probably don't have.
With motherfucking ray tracing on. You know what I'm saying? If you set up your VRR. And if not, every single mode has bona fide ray tracing in it. It's not like Forza.
But the quality of the ray tracing differs depending on when you're playing on quality and performance mode, because guess what? Certain parts of graphic settings have to take a step back if you want to achieve that higher frame rate. It's not the same level of ray tracing and world density between quality mode and performance mode. If it was, why the fuck would they even bother giving you a quality mode if the 60 FPS mode has the exact same resolution, exact same level of ray tracing, exact same level of detail and crowd density? Isabella failed my test on Tuesday, stayed here. Oh no! By the way, Thrash, you're talking a lot about Spider-Man, but last I checked, this video was called Xbox Fans Are Done with Xbox.
Ray tracing. No. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like Spider-Man is processing things that are way. I'm looking at shit. I'm like,
I'm skipping ahead. This is
it's
ridiculous.
sold $2.5 million, 2.5 million games. Excuse me, in one day for $70 pop.
Didn't you guys fucking trash fucking Xbox games selling that low? But now because of Spider-Man, it's good.
Understand that British streaming services up if you want to going on around us, and you know, check out the rest of my videos if you want. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't talk about this shit at all. He just what? Oh my god, you're so fucking pathetic. Jesus goddamn Christ, that had nothing to do with whatever you're fucking. That was actual clickbait. That was fucking clickbait. He didn't talk about Xbox at all. He just bitched about people complaining about Spider-Man bugs as if there weren't any, and used half his video as a fucking Flash Gets plugin. No, basically about it. He literally did. But hey, that's why I use YouTube Van, so he doesn't get that fucking ad revenue off me. That's why I download these videos, so he doesn't get the ad revenue. Because fuck him! Alright. Let's see. I don't want to go directly into Harmon from Thrash. I think we're going to go with Reforge because I need someone with at least good audio. I need someone with good audio at least. So, this is a Reforge gaming video talking about the pricing of the Combat Evolve Mark V armor in Halo Infinite shop. Which, for those of you who do not know, they just released it. It's about 2,200 Infinite's credits currency. So it's about like $20. Because when you buy the $20 bundle, you get like 200 extra. So it's like it's $20. It's a $20 skin. You get the armor kit, as well as 2 cross-core, what are they called? Coatings for all of your cores. So you get the classic green and the jet black, which looks incredible, by the way. Hello, Raiden fanboy. Welcome to the stream. And the latest Diablo 4 skin bundle costs $65. I saw that. The fucking horse armor was like $60 goddamn dollars. What are they doing?
Halo Infinite is having a bit of a comeback with lots of praise for the latest updates and content, but now they're receiving criticism about some of the monetization choices they have made. I was originally going to cover this purely because of the increased bundle prices and their response to why they raised some of the prices on some of the microtransactions, but we ended up not covering that, and then I saw new headlines about them in the crosshairs again, as a Halo Combat Evolved cosmetic armor set was costing more money than people thought that it should. And you're probably going to be surprised.
Yeah, I will say it's a bit overpriced, but also it's a free-to-play game. Like we already lost the fucking war on microtransactions in free-to-play games. If this was a $60 game that you can't play multiplayer without paying $60 out of a massive problem, like Diablo 4. But this is a fucking free-to-play game. Like, most people who play Halo Infinite probably haven't even bought the campaign. Like, if you're gonna critique Halo for its exorbitant prices, you should be critiquing Apex Legends, Fortnite, and hell, Fortnite I would argue is even worse because some of that shit leaves the store and you don't see it for almost years. Back in my day, horse armor was unlockable. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Halo, if it's free to play, how else is it supposed to make money? Like, could it be better price? Yeah, but also, like, I'm not surprised, and no one should be surprised because it's a free to play game. Also, is it not? It's not formatted correctly. Hold on. There we go. Got a phone. How dare you? PSP Junior. God.
Surprised by what I think about that part of it, about the $22 for the throwback skin, because I'm
now listening to Reforge. Is this the guy who will put down Starfield and call a Halo? Won't do anything Quantum Murder? Yeah. Oh, dude. God. When I saw that fucking clip of him saying that I don't feel good about making a review because I have nothing good to say, I'm like, bro, you literally took a key explicitly for review and are not doing a review. Okay, look, I have started getting keys, right, for games. You guys notice, hey, I've been streaming a lot more games like Forgive Me Father 2, Arcade Get-In, things like that, right? But here's the thing. Every time I accepted the key, I always made sure that it wasn't a review. They just asked for content to be made because I don't always have time to make reviews. Right? It's why like videos like my Cyberpunk video and my Final Fantasy 14 video, why they're so rare. One, because they're long, right? Like my Cyberpunk video was 53 minutes and my Final Fantasy 14 video was like 45 minutes. But also like I prefer to put reviews in the games that I feel like I want to talk about, but also, hey, it takes time. Which is why if I get a key that's like, we want a video review, I'm probably not going to accept it because I'm like, I don't know if I can commit to that. Right? But Reforge, you probably reached out to the Quantum Era devs, as they stated on Twitter, by the way, that you took the key specifically for a review, but because you had nothing good to say about it, you're not making a review. Like, no, fuck that and fuck you. If a game is bad and you are a reviewer, it is your duty to your audience to make that fucking video. Yeah, like the devs are console warring fanboys, but even they could smell the shit from your mouth from a mile away. Oh, that was a fucking tangent. All right. Let's continue.
might not agree with you, but I do want to first talk about what happened with the increased bundle pricing, because many people are right now telling me, they're like, man, Halo Infinite's back. I'm kind of excited to hear that. We covered Halo Infinite quite a bit when it first came out. We did a lot of great community game nights. I really loved the custom games. It was very, very fun. I think it has a good feel to it, but we all know that the game fundamentally was buggy. Things weren't working all that well, and then they weren't able.
I don't recall Halo Infinite multiplayer being buggy at launch. I remember it just being lackluster in content. And then they made weird fucking balance changes to appease the pro gamers. Yeah, right? Like I'm not crazy, right? Like Halo Infinite in terms of like bugs, its multiplayer launch was pretty smooth. What are you talking about? Oh, Black Cobra for the 5. Oh my fucking god, Jay Barry made a tweet saying PS Portal is better than Steam Deck. Like how fucking retarded are you to think that piece of dog shit handheld? Whoa, he's a PlayStation fanboy. I'm not surprised. He doesn't understand why they're not comparable. Like guys, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not crazy, right? Halo Infinite was not actually very buggy at launch. At least the multiplayer aspect, right? Remember, this guy started out as a Destiny streamer. Yeah, explains a lot, doesn't it? Explains quite a bit. I don't know, man. I don't think bugs were a problem with Halo Infinite at launch. I think it was the lack of content, lack of good customization, the lack of proper playlists. There wasn't a Slayer playlist at launch. Like the game had bigger problems than whatever bugs there were. Halo Infinite's bugging its progression, game joining, and challenges. Progression won't work right, at least on Xbone. Ah, okay, that's probably why. Okay, that might be what he's talking about then, Rosewater, because I played it on PC. Like I remember the challenges worked. The problem is the challenges like were awful.
To get seasons out on time, and then they've recently sort of struggled in those departments, specifically with content rhythm. And I remember people saying that like that was really why it failed, that like they shouldn't have tried to do live service. I'm not really sure what world you think Halo can exist in where they don't try to do live service. It is a multiplayer.
Yeah, I will say I don't think it being live service is the problem. The problem was that the people helming the project didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Like the people who were initially in charge were making really weird decisions, like the challenge system, the balancing, and just weird problem. Like there wasn't a theater mode, if I remember right. There wasn't, like I said, lack of, like a lot of that stuff was not due. Like it wasn't due to the live action aspect. It was because they had people who didn't know what the fuck they were doing. But now, ever since I want to say like after season 3 is when they started getting better. But the moment the new guy, I can't remember his name for the life of me, but the new guy took over the head and the 2 other people left, have you noticed Halo was getting better and better? So they had some playlist censor, but they didn't have, if I remember right, Slayer wasn't an actual like playlist. If you wanted to do Slayer, you had to do quick play, which means you had to potentially get into matches of BTB, capture the flag. But some people just want to play Slayer. And for some reason, the management thought, yeah, Halo Infinite doesn't need a Slayer playlist. Who plays Halo for Slayer? Like, the fuck?
Arena shooter with the cosmetics and a battle pass, and they had really great response to how they treated the battle pass and the Master Chief Collection. They made some significant changes based on community feedback, and they got a lot of praise, and they got regular engagement, and it seemed like a very loyal fan base was enjoying their attempt at sort of like on.
Also, I'm kind of hesitant to call the seasons in Master Chief Collection battle passes because you didn't buy them. They were just free. It's the same thing with D-Rock Galactic. Like they're technically battle passes, right? But I don't know. I feel like they're not in the same caliber as stuff like Fortnite or Halo Infinite because you're not buying them. Ugh.
Going Halo. So I don't know why you wouldn't expect that from the new Halo. And I'm also unclear as to why Halo Infinite struggled so much with that, given that they did so well with the Master Chief Collection. But that's
because if you did your basic research, you understand that the head managers had their heads up their ass and had people, as Patient the Gamer is talking about, people who actively disliked the series. Hell, I would say another big problem was when do you guys remember that interview they talked about where like, oh, Halo's always been a competitive shooter at its core. That guy was in charge. The guy who thought Halo was a competitive shooter at its core and not a social game that just happened to find a competitive scene. You know, I find it strange, Reforged, how you're willing to do all this research on various things, on why games you dislike from the opposition is bad, and yet you're not going to do the one that would actually help your argument. I hate paid battle passes. I'm expected to pay money for that, and it's going to expire. I can finish at my own leisure. Yeah, that shit sucks. Rose Spartan, that's why I actually like Halo Infinite's battle pass system. Halo Infinite is the best one. Because guess what? They don't expire, and even when the new season is out, you can go back and buy those previous seasons. I can still go buy season 3 for Halo if I want to go through it and unlock all that shit. And that's the way it should be. It should be the standard.
A whole nother discussion. In that criticism, when the game first came out, there was a lot of people frustrated by the way that the cosmetics worked. You couldn't use certain helmets or skin colors or whatever, depending on what core you were wearing. Well, in the latest updates, they were very excited. Everybody's like, hey, they're going to let you mix and match. They're going to let you apply the colors more universally. And reporting on this, Pure Xbox says Halo Infinite dev posts lengthy...
Well, okay, let's be clear here. People were happy that we're getting the coatings and the cross-core helmets, but it's still, it's better, but it's still not where we wanted. Like, in my opinion, I still don't understand why they went with the core system to begin with. Like, all cores should have been is just loadouts. You should have been able to mix and match every version on one way. That way you can make, like, a truly unique-looking Spartan. But they didn't do that. I mean, they're working on it. I believe they're working on cross-core shoulder pads next, I believe. So that'll be nice, because I want to use the fucking ODST shoulder pads on my Mark 7. But, like, once again, that's another problem with the game at launch, is that the head-ups decided, yeah, let's make a core system. Even though this is going to be our most extensive customization to date, it's going to actually be actively hindered by the fact that you're limited to stuff that's under these cores. And that sucks.
Response to increased bundle pricing. I understand this isn't necessarily what everyone wants to hear. Well, you got that right. So let's just see what happened. So, players are beginning to spot that certain existing bundles in Halo Infinite have crept up in price since 343 implemented multi-core functionality, and as a result, the team's community director has posted a lengthy statement about what's happening here.
Who's in a better state right now, Bungie or 343? 343, easy. Bungie is on fire right now. But also, yeah, I do think the increase in the bundles is shitty. It's definitely shitty, right? I don't think anyone's gonna fucking argue that. But once again, it's a free-to-play game, and I'm sorry, like, we already lost this war years ago. I guess I'm just so fucking jaded at this point when it comes to shit like this. What do you mean, what does Halo have to do with this? We're talking about... He's talking about prices inside the Halo shop. What are you talking about?
So the multi-core functionality was something that was highly requested by the community. They wanted to be able to mix and match. They wanted to have that ability. And
yep, and it should have been there at launch.
They were criticized for it. You can see here on Twitter, Halo Infinite shop prices for S5 have been very disappointing, Season 5, and even more so that they went back and increased old bundles. I spent very little this season in comparisons to Season 1 through Season 4. Even as a frequent spender, lots of stuff simply isn't worth the price. And
Yeah, I agree with that. Like I said, like... These prices are so fucking, they're so, like, egregious. But at the same time, they all, like I said, I'm just repeating myself, but, like, shit in fucking Apex Legends is overpriced, fucking Warframe, that shit that's overpriced. And even then, Warframe is actually kind of on the lower side of it. Like, a frame is usually, a new frame is usually, like, 370 platinum. But I think the reason why, like, people don't go after Warframe as hard is because you can earn platinum in-game pretty easily, actually. In fact, that's how excuse me. That's why, like, when I got into Warframe quite a bit, I did so much fucking prime farming, and I would just go on the fucking markets and just trade that shit. Where I would, every time a new frame would come out, I would go back in the market, sell what people want, and boom, I have enough plat to buy it. No money required. Warframe also has a Warframe slot bundle with it. Yeah. Question. It says the English dub of Yakuza 8 is awful. Should I still play it or you play Yakuza 0 first? Well, if you never played a Yakuza game, you should play 0 first, but you should be playing the games in sub to begin with.
I definitely agree that their treatment of the shop up to this point was very strange. There was even a time.
Grab what's your Warframe name? I'll friend you right now. Oh, right. There's fucking cross-core stuff, huh? Or there's cross-invite stuff, huh? I have to get on and check. I don't know if it's because I mostly played on PSN, so I don't remember. I don't know if it's related to my PSN name. But like, I also just haven't played in a while because I just haven't been. I've been busy with other stuff. I don't know if it's the. Let me put in the. I didn't have a PC when I started playing Warframe, so. But once the cross progression goes live, I think this year I'm gonna be switching to PC full time.
Time where they said they couldn't break up the bundles if you wanted to buy things individually. I think some of that is attributed to this game in general. I don't think they can make quick changes. I think some of it's engine level. They can't make those quick updates, and that's super, super detrimental to the future of any live service game. You need to be able to make those updates and act very quickly if there's problems on a map.
I mean, to be fair, I can't think of an engine that will allow them to change something as restrictive as the core system as faster than what they've been doing. Like, look, people like to complain about the Space engine, and I'm sure there's probably problems with it, but I highly doubt another engine would allow them to fix the core system like faster. But I'm not a game dev, so I don't know for sure. But I have a hard time believing that something that restrictive can be easily fixed on any other engine, right? That's just me, though, so.
Or a problem with a mode, or problems with a gun. And then there's rumors that they're going to be switching future Halo projects to Unreal. There's the BR.
Yeah, which great. I can't wait for fucking shader stutter compilation. Great. Yeah, new engine can just bring more problems. Exactly. Honestly, I think they should just fucking stick with the Slipspace engine because it's a good engine. It looks good. And honestly, I have a hard time believing Halo would feel the same in Unreal, you know? Because like all Unreal games, they always have some kind of feel. Like the only game where I don't really feel like it's an Unreal game that I played is Liza P. Liza P doesn't feel like an Unreal game. It feels like a fucking FromSoft game, which is wild. Oh, devastating for the $2 Canadian. Warframe Prime Farming gives good amount of plat. Yeah, it does. I think I own every Prime too that way as well.
That's being built, and then the next Halo supposedly is being built in Unreal. Apparently, they had devs at 343 that were testing builds inside of Unreal. All that up to this point has not been confirmed. But this was one area where they were receiving some criticism. So we get a response here. Now, I'm going to scroll up for the summary because the Twitter thing is going to take me to Twitter. I don't want to go there. Shop price.
Then why even showcase it? Why not just put it right here? What? Sam Didier is retiring from Blizzard? I'm going to be honest, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Yeah, so brings up a good point. Just because they were testing Unreal doesn't mean it will be. Exactly. They could have just been feeling it out as a possibility to see, like, could this work? Right? Sometimes you'd be like, well, okay, it doesn't, so let's just move on. Oh yeah, Halo Infinite is definitely improved. Anyone who says it hasn't improved is just wrong or stupid. Like, if you like Halo, you can't say that Halo Infinite didn't improve dramatically since its launch. People should design their engines to be able to run 1080p 60 at least on 970 1060 or equivalent. Yeah, like here's the thing. I do get wanting to like push games forward, right? I do get that allure. But it doesn't work when you're using FSR and DLSS as a crutch. That I think is the biggest problem. Is that a lot of game devs these days are so reliant on this upscaling tech to fix the problems with their unoptimized shit. That people think like, oh no, games are just getting more intensive to require higher specs. Like, no, they don't. I'm sorry. I look at games like well, let's fucking take Lords of the Fallen. Like, it's a graphically pretty game, but it's also unoptimized as shit, and it really shouldn't require the requirements that it lists. Like hell, I might make a salt video on this, but did you guys hear about the Baldur's Gate 3 devs finding a 34% VRAM optimization while developing the game for the S? That may improve performance across every other platform for that game. In other words, proving that, yeah, the devs who complained about the Series S were actually just wanted to brute force their fucking game into working right with overall power and not actually put the effort into optimizing. Wow! He was behind Blizzard's art style and created the Pandaren race in WoW. Oh shit, that sucks. I hate World of Warcraft art style, but that sucks for people who want that, who liked it. That really sucks.
Prices on many offers have changed in conjunction with multi-core functionality being added to customization content. With Season 4, we saw new shop offers reflect a new pricing model to account for new coatings being multi-core enabled. With Season 5, many previously released coatings and all helmets in the game were updated to work on all cores, and those shop offers were adjusted to reflect these changes.
Okay, so I get the idea behind this in the sense that, well, now the bundle is before you were paying for a bundle that worked on one core and one core only, right? But now, because of cross-core helmets and cross coatings, it now works across the, I think, like what, 7 or 8 cores they have now. So like obviously that's more value and they want to adjust it to reflect it. I still think it's a little too high. Especially because like look, I'm gonna be honest, I bought the Mark V thing because fuck you don't tell me how I spend my money. But like $20 for a kit that you can't actually adjust anything on, like for example, you can't put the cat ears on it, and like you're basically paying like to me it feels like the Mark V armor is like $10, and then the other 10 is the 2 armor coatings you get that work across all your cores. And that's I feel like at the most coating should apply for maybe $5, right? Armor piece is 10, so maybe go from like 10 to 15. But this also has to do with how they price things to begin with, which is the problem. Crap, every time someone wants to say Series S potatoes, remember that Battlefield 1 ran on the X bone at 60 FPS. That's true. Oh, devastating for the $2 Canadian. Heller, so Series S has something good for Baldur's Gate 3? Yes! It actually did! And wouldn't you know it, J-Dub himself is silent on this. But no, like obviously, like in terms of videos, first thing is going to come out maybe tomorrow morning. I'm going to work on it after the stream. The Spider-Man suit tier maker video. Then I'm going to do the what the fuck is the video? 'Cause I have like 3 in the works. Hold on. Go to my fucking screenshots so I know what the fuck I'm working on. Right, the fucking live service shit for Sony. And then if I have enough time, I'll do one on the Series S and Baldur's Gate 3 stuff. I put a loading screen here. Hey! Listen, brain don't work good. I had a big day today.
I'm just going to stop there. I can't believe this was typed up and actually came from somebody that thought this was a good idea. You went back and changed things that had already been released, and when you made them multi-core in functionality at the request of the community, I would call that a quality of life update, not something that you charge for, not something that you monetize. It was a...
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm gonna be honest, I actually do agree with that. I think I like if they wanted to increase the price of bundles going forward, I feel like people would have less of a problem. But the fact that they're going back and increasing the price of old bundles is kind of shitty. Oh, Spencer Polly for the 2. Sounds like the only potato is Potato Rock. Jesus Christ. Too bad this clown will be singing exactly, Dragonborn. That's the problem. That's the problem with people like Reforged, or people like Jada, people like Puerto Rock. Even when they have a point that's actually a good point, you know that the reason they got there doesn't make any sense. Right? It's like, it's kind of like a talking, okay, let's take Spider-Man 2, right? Let's say you're talking to fucking Synthetic Man, right? And you're like, man, Spider-Man 2 was kind of a disappointment in terms of narrative, right? And then he goes, yeah, you think you agree, but then he goes, it's all because of the woke bullshit and the fucking feminist propaganda. And you're like, wait, huh? No, it has to do with, no. It's more to do with the actor just writing, just failing the characters and not giving things the time to breathe. Like, that's the thing. It's why I always tell people, like it's like that hard drive article, or no, I think it's an Onion article. It's a heartbreaking, the worst person you know just made a really good point. Which is why I do think it's important to understand like where the person you're talking to is getting that idea from, right? Because even if the end goal is correct, how you get there is important. Never have a conversation with Synthetic Man. True.
Complaint. It was a criticism. It was not like, hey, it'd be great if we could pay for this. It was, hey, this doesn't seem conducive to customization. You're charging for colors, and then they don't even work on all of the armor sets. This, to me, is not the right way to treat the consumer at this point in time, because they're sort of having a comeback. They're finally getting...
It's like getting the right answer on the wrong equation of a math problem. That's exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself.
People to say, hey, they're in a better spot. So this is terrible optics, in my opinion. He continues, while many Season 1 to Season 4 offers have been adjusted, I want to be transparent that as more multi-core coatings come to bear, there are going to be more past offers that weren't included with the initial Season 5 adjustments that will see updates in the future. So no real consideration here to walk this back. Just like, hey, there's more coming. And
so I guess the question now would be is when the, like, for example, let's say like they're working on the cross shoulder pad stuff next, right? When that comes out, are they going to increase the price again? And that's going to be the problem. So now the question is this new price increase reflective of the cross-core like functionality as it is now? Or is it future-proofing when they eventually make it full cross-core customization? Right? That's going to be the problem. And that's going to be the difference. Remember, Reforged has threatened his viewers with mid-roll ads during his live stream to become members. That's so fucking pathetic, man. How about this? Just don't put ads on your fucking live streams. How about that? How about that? That makes more sense, right? Also, hold on. I think I'm gonna... Give me a second. The Last Stand is getting a little, it's getting a little monotonous. I'm gonna change the background music for a second. Give me a second. We want to loop it. Oh, excuse me. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Where is... Ah, that's fine. I'll just fucking pull it down, put it there. There we go. Go to properties. No, not prop. Wait, no. What am I doing? No. Here. Where is it? There we go. And play. There we go. Have some variety, right? Good old life is beautiful. Damn right I have great taste in video game OSTs. Does Reforge realize that if his fans give up on him, he'll lose all his money, right? He probably is not smart. He's probably not thinking that far ahead.
You know, I know that this is, I want to be transparent here. You know, this is not what people, you know, want to hear. I honestly think some of this is just wrong-headed. From the very beginning, I've been confused about their monetization and their customization choices. I don't feel they have a good view of how you should treat the shop, of how you should treat the consumer.
Okay, but to be fair, they're treating the shop just like any other free-to-play game would. Why is Reforge speaking bad about this? Everyone's criticizing it. He has nothing good to say about it. Yeah. But like, dude, I don't remember you making videos on Apex Legends or Fortnite or fucking what? Rumbleverse when it was active. Oh, you ever played Deadly Premonition games? Yes. I wouldn't know this fucking song if I didn't play Deadly P. Of course I have. Still haven't beaten the second one. I gotta beat it. I'll probably just restart at this point. It's been so fucking long.
This is not in step with just basic customization and microtransactions, okay?
Okay, so it sounds like he's conflating the customization aspect with monetization, which there is some overlap there, but the pricing, like I said, this is par for the course for free-to-play games. I don't like the problem is that they're increasing the prices of older stuff. That's a fucking problem. But the actual prices themselves, like, I'm sorry, this is not new to free-to-play games. Like, this is why, Lono, people say you clearly weren't playing games before this gen, or before even PS4, because this has been a thing since the PS4 gen started. Yeah, no, seriously, what about the microtransactions in GT7? A $70 game. What about Diablo 4? $60 for horse armor and a $70 title. I like Diablo 4, but Jesus Christ, that shop is egregious. And let's be honest too. Let's be real here. Because of the climate of in-game shops for live service games nowadays, even if multiplayer was part of the $60 package, it wouldn't have changed. The price would have been the same. Just would have been worse, more egregious in that regard. That's the only real difference.
Okay. Now, what is in step is what they pulled with the Halo armor set that we're going to talk about now. Now, this is one where I'm actually going to be less critical than maybe you expect me to, right? A lot of people think that, like, I'm very critical of Xbox. I am critical of the optics on the price increases for the color, the multicolor functionality. I can't see anybody defending that. I can't even see hardcore Xbox fans or hardcore Xbox Halo fans, defending that. Now, this is also something that is coming under scrutiny. According to PC Gamer, Halo Infinite strains recent fan goodwill with Halo Combat Evolved cosmetic armor that costs twice as much as Halo Combat Evolved. That's a heck of a headline. The throwback skin's $22 price point hasn't gone over particularly well.
So once again, it's actually not $22. Well, it is in regards to the currency, but you only actually have to spend $20. I know because I did this last night. I bought it last night. When you buy the $20 pack, it gives you 200 extra, which goes from 2,000 to 2,200. Can you even buy Combat Evolve individually? That's a good question, Rogue Spartan. Hold on. Let me check Steam real quick. That's a very good question. I have no idea. I want to say yeah, but with Master Chief Collection, I don't know. No, it's considered downloadable content for Master Chief Collection. Yeah, you can buy MCC, but Yeah, this is kind of a strange thing because I'm pretty sure buying MCC gives you it by default anyway. So like, it's kind of strange how it's a separate buy tab on the store. That's really strange, actually. That's actually really strange. Huh. Actually, really bizarre. I guess because you can download the games individually to either increase or save space. That's probably what it is, actually, now that I think about it. That's probably exactly what it is.
Now, before we read this article, there he is. Doesn't he look great? Now, before we read this and react to it, I want to say, I have always said that the prices of cosmetics are not determined by what you think is the correct price. People say this all the time about Fortnite. That's ridiculous. $20 for a skin, that's overpriced. Calling a cosmetic item in a video game overpriced is a misnomer. That you can't claim that if the market is bearing it, if the market is supporting it.
That's what? No, you can't call it overpriced. Just because mouth breathers buy it doesn't mean it's not overpriced. Like, look, I bought my fair amount of Fortnite skins. Because I actually like Fortnite ever since they added the no build mode. It's actually a fun fucking battle royale. But half of those skins are overpriced. Everything in a free-to-play game is overpriced. What are you talking about? This is so weird. You were just lambasting them for increasing the price on shop items that have bundles that now include coatings and armor helmets across all the cores. But no, it's actually, you see, it's actually not blah blah blah. It's like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Wasn't Halo a full price game when it launched? How much money would that be in today's money? Yeah, it's probably 80 or 90, like Rogue Spartan says, due to inflation. Yeah, that's probably right. Really makes you think, doesn't it?
If people are willingly paying that money, you claiming it's overpriced when the value is completely subjective to the consumers that are purchasing it, there's no such thing.
Okay, no. If it's subjective, then if I say it's overpriced, then you can't say that's wrong. Because it's subjective, right? To me, it is overpriced. Oh, but no, you're actually wrong, even though it's subjective to the individual. But it's only subjective when you're willing to buy it. I'm sorry, I got thrown through a loop. I was expecting him to go even harder than I was on the fucking on the Combat Evolved skin. I was not expecting this. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I picked a good fucking music background for this.
Now, you might determine that something is overpriced if nobody's buying it, and then the company responds by lowering the price.
Okay. Let's just put it this way, Lono. If I can buy... okay, let's see. Okay. You can buy Hollow Knight Void Heart Edition for $15. That has over 30 hours of content in that game. Unless your skin is going to suck me off while I'm playing, you're not going to convince me the skin is worth more than that game. In fact, I don't think a single skin in any game is worth any indie game that is priced appropriately. You're not going to tell me that these skins are better priced than something like Dead Cells or Salt and Sanctuary. Like, come on, my guy. Like I said, these prices are I don't like them, but this is the reality of it. But they're definitely overpriced. You have to be insane to think they're not, just because people are buying them and because the company isn't actually lowering the price. And here's the thing, Lono, you just obliterated your own argument earlier by saying that. Oh, it's only legitimate if it's overpriced if they lower it. Then by your logic, the skins from before that you complained about the price gouging earlier in the video were underpriced. So then, there's nothing wrong with them raising the price, right? I could buy Metal Gear Solid 3 for $20. Bro, I can't believe he just invalidated the entire first half of his video with this one argument. Jesus fucking Christ. Skin should be $5 individually or $10 bundled. Exactly. 100%. And the thing that always annoys me too, it's like, yeah, companies are willing to increase the prices because they know whales will buy them. But come on. You really think if you lower the prices you would make less money? You don't think you'd get the people who'd be like, I would like that skin, but it's too much right now. I'll wait for a sale. You don't think you would get them if all of a sudden it went down from 20 to 10? Like, really?
Essentially, it's kind of like bargaining. It's kind of like negotiating, right? You start high, and then you say, okay, nobody wants to bite, and then you're going to lower it down. If you're, negotiating your salary or something, then, take that into consideration. But
that's not the same, but okay, go ahead.
People are considering this an honest-to-goodness comeback, as it says here in the article. Halo Infinite has been on a roll lately, with its latest season having the makings of an honest-to-good comeback.
It's honest to God, Lono. That's just honest to God. Come on, man. Look, I'm tired right now. My brain's not thinking very good, but even I'm not gonna make a mistake like honest to good. Dude, come on. Man, he's never beaten those fucking... He's never beaten those DSP Junior allegations.
The game is now well-stocked with fun maps and game modes. While its battle passes have evolved from terrible to tolerable, the player count has jumped significantly, and a flood of nostalgia bait maps from Halo 3 will absolutely work on me, and we're just a week away. So the nostalgia with the maps is certainly something to consider, right? I think, honestly, that's probably why people are responding to this right now. So
look, I think the maps also help, but it also helps that they're good maps. There's more, the customization's getting better, the battle pass rewards are getting better. And the big thing for me is that the micro starter's finally fucking gone. I can play the game normally. They're also reverting back some of their stupid balance changes, like the Mauler. They fixed the Mauler. They put it back. They put it back to where it was before they patched it because they're listening to the stupid pro players who hate anything that isn't the fucking battle rifle. Heller, how is it that the more Reforge opens his mouth, the dumber he sounds? I didn't think he could sound stupider, but, well, look, this is how it be.
Negatively, and currently, Halo Infinite is actually still in a pretty good spot if you go to Xbox Most Played. 9, 12, it is in 16th place right behind Destiny. That's actually not bad at all. It actually currently is ranked higher than Diablo 4. Now, I know Diablo 4 has gotten a lot of criticism, but if you go to Steam, the Halo Infinite player base has never seen a significant resurgence, and I think that's not necessarily indicative of where Halo Infinite is as a game.
Yeah, no, I actually agree with that. Like people like to use Steam charts to show Halo success, but let's be honest, the majority of Halo players are always on Xbox. Like, that's where they're mostly going to play. Not to say that the PC crowd is small, right? But like most of them, they're playing on Xbox. So I think it's weird to use the Steam charts as a showcase of how the entire community is doing, right? Because it's just not true. And it's foregoing a massive part of the community. Yeah, exactly. Using Steam charts can be useful, but they shouldn't be used as an official metrics for a full community. Exactly. Yeah. Especially if that game is on multiple platforms, right?
The fact that it is in 16th place behind Destiny and above Diablo 4 means they have actually captured and kept a lot of people with this season. That's the highest I've seen Halo Infinite rank in a while. The last couple seasons, they would bump up initially and then they would just drop back down that Xbox Most Played list. If you Google Xbox Most Played Games list, it'll show you the list of games ranked by Most Played. Honestly, the top of the list, it's really unfair because the top of the list is games like Fortnite, Call of Duty. Fortnite just launched the OG map.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's true. I think it's weird to compare something like Halo to something like Fortnite. But at the same time, like, I don't know why he's talking about its ranking system. Like, just to show that, yeah, it is making a good comeback, but also the prices are, the price gouging is bad. Unless you're asking for lower prices, then it's good. Like, this video doesn't have a through line. It's really fucking frustrating.
You know, Call of Duty has an unbelievable amount of resurgence right now because of Modern Warfare 3. Then Roblox is up there, Apex is up there, Rainbow Six Siege, NBA 2K, Grand Theft Auto 5, big surge there, right? Grand Theft Auto 6 just gets announced, kind of. Minecraft is up there. So those are the kind of games that are topping that list. Those first, I would say 3 to 6 slots, they almost don't count. So in my mind, that almost puts Halo Infinite in the top 10, because some of those games you're just never going to compete with. They're too big. That means Halo Infinite is in, with the Xbox community, a much better place than it ever has been. However, this Master Chief skin is apparently drawing criticism.
Again, nice point, but terrible consistency. Exactly. Yeah, no, see, that's the part that's so frustrating about Reforged, because he actually has points that are actually good. But then the problem is that he's either contradicted that point earlier or will later down the line. That's what's so fucking annoying. Because I actually agree. It's not fair to compare something like Halo to titans like fucking Roblox or Fortnite or Minecraft. Call of Duty, I'd say maybe because, you know, like Halo used to fucking combat Call of Duty back in the day, at least to a certain extent, right? But, like, overall, like, yeah, it's not fair, but... Can we get back to the point you're talking about, the Mark V armor, please?
The Halo community is pretty upbeat for the first time in 2 years, but I'd say players are almost universally displeased with the latest cosmetic launch in the Infinite shop today, the Mark V armor that Master Chief wears in the original Halo Combat Evolved. The design isn't the problem. The players seem to love the modern interpretation of the 22-year-old armor's simpler polygons. The problem is that the Mark V armor, launched to coincide with Halo Combat Evolved's anniversary next week, it costs $22, more than twice the price of the entire video game Combat Evolved Anniversary on Steam.
Okay. Jesus Christ. I didn't see any. The only people I've seen saying that, like, I can't believe this skin costs more than Combat Evolved are journalists. I haven't seen a single user on Twitter fucking say that shit. Someone who's not a journalist. But even then, as we saw, like, you can't buy just Combat Evolved. You have to buy the Master Chief Collection. And Master Chief Collection is by default, like when it's not on sale, is $40. That's the problem. Oh. Can you guys give me a quick second? Okay, I'm back. Sorry. My cat wanted to leave the room. Okay. But yeah, no, as Rogue Spartan says, yeah, you can't buy Combat Evolved individually, so it's not even a fair comparison. Like, if you could just buy Combat Evolved on Steam and just play that and only have that downloaded for $10, yeah, 100% it's a fair comparison. But you can't. You literally can't do that.
$22 isn't cheap for a cosmetic, but it's also not particularly unusual for free-to-play games. Fortnite's legendary skins are $18, Apex legendaries are the same price, the highest tier for League is $25, but
God, League of Legends is such a fucking ripoff. Jesus fuck, $25 for some skins? Are you fucking kidding me? And we're complaining about Halo? At least Halo gives you fucking skin coatings for other cores. Jesus Christ.
But most free-to-play games don't have content with a history like Halo's, which is made for an awkward
He just, dude, come on. At least read it in advance before you read it out loud. But most free-to-play games don't have to contend with a history like Halo. Not most free-to-plays don't have content with a history like Halo. What the fuck, dude? Come on. This isn't a live stream either. This is a video of his. He could have went through this, found that problem, and edited it out. Jesus Christ, man.
Point of comparison. So I don't disagree here, right? They had a rocky start, and when you're having a comeback, let me just show you the skin, because it actually looks really good. Like, it really does look great, recontextualizing and sort of reimagining what it would look like sort of in a more modern setting, right? So I get where people are coming from, because you finally sort of get things back on pace, and you're charging people for multi-core colors, multi-core functionality cosmetics that have already released in the past and were criticized for that lack of functionality. And when you add that functionality, it's not a quality of life update, it's something that you're monetizing.
But by your own admission, value is subjective, right? They're not overpriced because people are willing to pay for it, right? Right, Lobo? Right, Lono? Right? That's what you said, right? That's what you said literally not, 2 minutes ago. Right? This is what we're talking about, Reforged. We talk about your inconsistency. Oh, the price increase is bad. But if you think the games are overpriced, they're not, because one is subjective and because people are buying it. Like, dude, come on. Like I said, I'm not a professional streamer. I'm not a professional YouTuber. I'm just some jackass who makes fucking salt content, right? As a hobby. And in terms of like my influence on the media, it is just I'm a consumer. But even I have higher standards and try to hold myself to some form of consistency. You can't even do it in the same video. Jesus God. Call for Reforged starts wearing a reaction clan cat. It's only a matter of time.
So that's, salt in the wound or frustration point. And I think that's worthy of criticism, because that's a quality of life update that you're monetizing. I think that's ridiculous.
But it was monetized before. They're just adjusting the price for the added value. And if people are buying it, I'm going to say it again, ad nauseum until I'm blue in the face, by your own admission, because the price is subjective and people are buying it, it's not overpriced. And it's fine. Jesus fucking Christ.
To me is different. I think it's okay to charge that amount of money, because they probably know that right now, the number of people that are diving into Halo Infinite, this right here, they're buying it. Right? They're going to complain, they're going to criticize, they're going to go to Reddit, they're going to go to Twitter, but the lion's share of the people that don't do...
So you're okay with it because people are going to buy it by criticizing it. Then that naturally applies to the increase of the old bundles. Rogue Spartan, he's talking about the old bundles where you would get helmets and armor pieces and coatings are now retroactively, those coatings apply to all the cores, the one they originally were for. Like, dude. And let's be clear here, if people are going into Halo Infinite for the first time because of this skin, then to them, the increased price of those bundles, those are the standard price as far as they know. So then, subjectively, they might think it's worth the price, therefore it's not a problem by your own goddamn... Oh my god. Let this be a lesson, folks, in how good presentation and good audio can take your channel a long way. Because if the moment anyone actually starts paying attention to what he's saying and listening, his entire argument breaks down because he's contradicting himself every 2 minutes.
Do that. They're just happy to be back in Halo. They've got this game back on the map in the most played, Xbox games. 15th or 16th place up there with Destiny, above Diablo. That's impressive. That means a lot of people are playing. And if they can get people to drop $22 on this skin now, they can obviously drop the price later when it comes.
Once again, it's $20, not $22. They give you the extra $200 when you buy $20 packs, but I don't expect you to do basic research. Yeah, he puts so much into his presentation audio, but doesn't think for 2 seconds about what he actually says. Yeah, exactly. And that's the problem. That's the fucking problem. Like, I could definitely improve my presentation on my videos and things, but I tell you what, I fucking think out what I say. Well, then again, I use a script when I'm making videos usually. So I'm actually able to put down my thoughts down and make them more cohesive.
It's back, or when it makes a resurgence. I have always said you cannot claim that a cosmetic is too expensive or overpriced. It is a...
You're defeating your own argument from earlier, dude! Oh my god! If you can't complain that a cosmetic is overpriced or priced too high, then why are you complaining about the bundles? Jesus Christ! Oh my god, I actually might call it after this video, because one, I'm really tired and I want to work on the video for tomorrow, but two, this is draining. Holy shit. This is worse than King Thrash. This is worse than King Thrash because he's so close. He's so close to having an actual point to say, but he keeps fucking stunting himself. Is he criticizing 3 for 3 defending him? I can't tell. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. He's flip-flopping harder than Mitt Romney.
Exactly the right price if the market bears it, right? And they basically say that this is something that is adding salt in the wound, okay? And they have a little section right here about that. They say the salt in the wound with this particular skin is that you can't mix and match the armor pieces, a feature Halo Infinite just fully opened up for this season.
Yeah, see, I'm actually kind of surprised you're not taking that into consideration before, because I actually don't like that. I don't like that you can't mix and match the armor. I don't like that it's only a kit. I think you should have those armor pieces be separatable on the Mark 7. I think it's strange that it's just a kit. But for some reason you're okay with it because people will buy it. Which is one of the worst defenses I think I've ever seen.
It makes some sense that a cosmetic celebrating the original Halo look would be a standalone piece of kit, but it again feels a bit like 343 regressing on something that's been a Halo staple for ages.
Hey,
so
Elijah,
now this comes back to what I was talking about, how they just seem
tired.
so wrong-headed with how they handle their cosmetics. So you announce multi-core functionality, but then you charge money for it. And then you announce, hey man, we're going to do this classic.
But once again, Reforge, as you said, if people are buying it, then there's nothing wrong with charging more for it. Ack. You shouldn't charge more for the cross-core bundles. Ack. If people buy it, it's actually fine. Ack. Like, holy shit, dude. Pick a lane and stay in it. I've never seen a person be so completely incapable of keeping consistent with their own crap arguments. It's really wild, isn't it? This is insane. Like, look, we make fun of, we make fun of King Thrash, we make fun of Puerto Rock, we make fun of Harmon all day. You know what? At least they're consistent in their stupid views. At least they have consistency. How do you have less consistency than some of the worst fucking fanboys on this hell site? Also, he's fucking soy pocket in this fucking screen pause.
Armor said it's $22. Jeepers, $22. Yeah, and it also doesn't allow you to mix and match. So it regresses in functionality. It costs a lot of money in conjunction with the fact that you're charging people for a quality of life update that they asked for like 2 years ago.
And yet to you this is okay, but charging more for bundles that actually offer more customization is not. I just want to get that clear. You think that increasing the price of older bundles because now they have more added value as due to the helmets being cross-core and the coatings being cross-core, which means there are uses on more than just the one armor core you're buying for, is worse, is bad. But $20, once again, it's not 22, it's 20, unless you like buy like in increments of fucking 5 and 10. You think that where you're just buying a kit that's not customizable and with 2 coatings, that's fine because people are going to buy it. Like, come on, my guy.
So I do think they are getting in their own way here. And that's what frustrates me the most. Rather
What frustrates me is listening to you trying to come up with a cohesive argument. Jesus, fuck.
than being celebratory and having this be a time where they're doing discounts or nice little giveaways or thank you little packages for the most loyal fans or anything like that. It feels like they're trying to squeeze the people that are actually coming back and having a good time. And that's what I don't like about it. I don't have a problem with you charging $22 for a skin if people are going to buy it, right? They know their audience. They know there's likely people lining up to buy this thing. But the way this is being handled with regressing and fun...
You're now contradicting yourself in 30 seconds. Oh my fucking god. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind that.
Packages for the most loyal fans or anything like that. It feels like they're trying to squeeze the people that are actually coming back and having a good time. And
you feel like they're squeezing people who are coming back trying to have a good time. Okay.
that's what I don't like about it. I don't have a problem with you charging $22 for a skin.
I don't have a problem with you charge $20 for a skin. But it feels like you're squeezing people who are coming back. But I don't have a problem with it. But it's bad though. But I don't have a problem with it. But it's bad though.
If people are going to buy it, right? They know their audience. They know there's likely people lining up to buy this thing. But the way this is being handled with regressing in functionality, with charging for quality of life updates.
You just said that it was fine because it's new and it's bringing people in. Is it regressive functionality? Yes, but you said in this video multiple times that you didn't mind it because, oh, it's an iconic thing and people are bringing it back. It's bringing people back and they're like, oh, this is the reason why they're getting back to buy this skin. Like, holy shit, my guy. Have one consistent thought.
I can't help but be critical here. Given the game's history, how rocky it's been, this is the wrong time to squeeze the loyalists who are coming back and supporting your game. I'd love to know.
No, in any business sense, it would make sense to try and get more money as people are coming back due to your goodwill. That's what businesses fucking do, my guy. What? This is like complaining about your favorite barbershop offering discounts to new customers. Like, well, I don't get discounts and I'm a loyal customer. It's like, yeah, of course not, because you're a regular. They don't need to get you back in. You're already there. Jesus fucking Christ. I think 23 seconds out.
What you think, leave a comment below. You can roll.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Oh! That was draining. That was really fucking draining. Holy shit. I didn't think that was going to be as bad as it was. How was that worse than the King Thrash video? How was that worse than the King... The King Thrash video was fucking clickbait. But we at least managed to talk about some interesting stuff. That was just... That was a crucible. Jesus goddamn Christ. Okay. I have 2 more videos. But it's 8 o'clock. I'm tired. And I want to try and get the tier maker video finished so I can upload it early tomorrow morning. So I think I'm going to call it there. Like I said, the reason why content's been lax is because I've just been fucking swamped by work. I have had so much less time to actually do stuff. I'm going to try to actually get works the videos out. Like I said, tier maker video is going to be out this weekend. Monday will be, so I have a 3-day weekend. Monday will be the Salt video on those live service games. And then if I have time, I'll try to squeeze in the Series S Baldur's Gate 3 optimization video. Otherwise, next week will be either when Salt comes out, or actually, I may have to bump the series because I forgot. We may get Salt regarding the Game of the Year nominees. Because if Spider-Man 2 or Starfield isn't on there, we're going to get a shitload of Salt. Okay. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all so much for the super chats and memberships. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I can't thank you guys enough. Like I said, tier maker video tomorrow. Live service Salt video Monday, and then depending on how much Salt there is regarding the Game of Year nominees, maybe maybe I'll even do the Xbox Series S video on Sunday. Who knows? But with that, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video.